What's up, Docs Daily? It's me, Detroit Lenny here, joined with Griffin Murphy on a Saturday, April 11th. We are here talking everything sports related. Anything you got to talk about, let's talk about it. I mean, in reason, folks. I don't want to give relationship advice. I'm just saying, this isn't a Dr. Phil show. This is a sports show. We're Docs Daily, Monday through Friday. We're here 1 o'clock Eastern, Saturday 11 a.m. Eastern. If you're brand new to the show, hit that like button and also take advantage of this free $60 account. DocSports.com/free60. You can get a free $60 account, and you can use that on any handicappers plays you want. That's $60. You can put that on Griffin. Griffin's about to tell us the whole buffet. Everything he has offered, everything he's got going on in Mr. Charles buffet here. Or you could spread that between him and another handicapper. I know Tony George has got a lot of golf stuff going on this weekend with the Masters.
Yeah.
I've been crushing it too. So let's get after that. What do you got going on?
Now we've been hot. I will say today, lower volume, but you already know we're back in the UFC octagon. I've got a 7-unit fight at 10:20 p.m. Eastern time tonight. That's part of a 5-fight card, so it is loaded. But I have smoked as of late. So 2 days ago, I had the Raptors in the NBA 7-unit top bet. We smacked that one, and then yesterday I stayed with Toronto, only shifted to MLB. I was on the Blue Jays last night in a 7-unit position and tormented that play as well in a 10-4 win. So we're hot right now, rolling into the weekend. I kept velocity down as far as volume today, obviously with no NBA being on today. I do have a 4-unit NHL position. MLB, I have 3 plays, all smaller units, just collecting profits from yesterday. Don't want to get banged up. And other than that, small day today. But tomorrow, I potentially have my NHL game of the year. So we're waiting for all confluences to stack. If they do, we're releasing, we're launching, and we're corking that son of a – we'll leave it at there, Lenny. Son of a biscuit.
Son of a biscuit. Yeah, that's you got a lot, man. I like it though. I've been up, down, all around, sideways, back through, all around lately. I'm like 2-2 in my way to the day, so it's driving me nuts. But it is what it is. I'd be happy when hockey goes into playoff season. I got a few small in the NHL, nothing major, and definitely more into baseball than anything right now. NBA, I don't want nothing to do with. Nothing.
No betting allowed still.
No betting allowed in the NBA right now. No betting allowed. And I have to remind myself of that because everybody I knew was on the Charlotte Hornets last night. And I tried to tell people, I said, listen, even if the starters don't start, the Pistons are going to do their thing. I go, and it was now Kate Cunningham played. Like he's warming up. He wants to get in playoff contention. And they go out there, and they go out there and put the belt to ass on the Hornets last night. And no, J.B. Bickerstaff, the coach for the Detroit Pistons, does not play like that. It's through the wall or don't go at all. And I just made that shit up. See that?
I love that.
Got a t-shirt.
On the fly, baby.
On the fly, baby. Yeah. If you ain't ready to go through the wall all day, every day, then don't go at all, man. So the Pistons, whatever. I play it again with I don't know about tonight. Like again, no betting allowed. So I got to remind myself of that. But that's a bet that I wish I would have made. Distance there, but how about you?
I faded the NBA yesterday.
Yeah,
I only played baseball yesterday. Blue Jays, man, down 4-0. I look over at my phone in the 4th inning, start scorching them. I said, all right, we're in good business. I'm staying in Canada, bro.
Is that where you're at? You and Vernon getting room?
I'm telling you, man. Raptors Thursday night. I was like, you know what? We're staying out here. I went right to the Blue Jays.
Sleeping over, Vernon.
Yep, that's it. Vernon's been everywhere. What's going on with that guy?
That guy is like I had to ask Boss Man. I was like, is this guy like a world traveler?
I'm trying to.
Every time I see this guy, he's in somewhere else, and it's in a stadium. Like,
bro.
He's
I
like,
gotta figure it out. I'm gonna call him today.
He texted me like a week a couple weeks ago, and he was at a Detroit Red Wings game. Whenever they played Toronto came to Detroit. He was there, and he was like on ice. I mean, he was like right there. And I'm like, you're sitting front row. I go, yeah. And he goes, I told you Detroit's my second favorite team. And I'm like, what's my first favorite team? So let's go Red Wings.
Dude, I got to call him today and catch up and figure out what's going on with Vern. He's on another mission, man.
He's on a roll, baby.
That's it. And he's hot. He's winning.
God,
he's
when he's hot, let him roll. Let him cook. Let him cook. You just gotta, like, I've spent time with Vernon in Vegas, and sometimes you just gotta like contain. You just gotta contain.
If you can contain, you're good.
Yeah, you just, the shit show's gonna happen. Okay, the shit show's gonna happen. I mean, that's just a given. You can't put the two of us in a room together and not expect shenanigans. Okay, you just can't do that. You just have to try to contain the shenanigans. That's your best bet there.
Within 30 seconds of me and Lenny meeting, that's all it took.
It's a wrap. It's over, baby. It's a wrap. Yeah. I got my suit for that party came yesterday.
Yep. I'm ready to roll.
Yeah, I gotta get some alterations done. Derby. I love it. Shout out real quick to Strother. Becoming a member. Yeah. Look at that. You can't remember. It only costs $5. You too can do it for $5. $5 a month. $4.99 a month, baby. You get all access to this guy and all the hoopla that I have going on. I got probably I had 4 Nerfies yesterday. I went 2 for 2. Pissed me off. I think I got 4 today.
Got the sauce today.
I got 4 today, and I got a Nerfie that's correlated. It's the same game parlay with a Nerfie. So yeah.
Lenny's got the sauce today. Let's just say that.
If you're looking
for your Nerfies,
I had you guys want to know why we were 5 minutes late? Is because I was picking Griffin Murphy's brain because he's the computer whiz. I'm making stuff, people. I'm making robots. I'm making models. And I'll tell you what, I get this Nerfy dialed in, brother. It's good. Vernon, he'll look like a junior varsity when you see me travel the world. Colombia, Brazil, all in the South America.
We're going global, baby.
Yeah, baby.
Global.
Oh yeah. For sure. Lenny, this is Diego. Diego, how you doing, Diego? Bro, Tony the Tiger has been serving me up numerous bowls of Frosted Flake whoop ass on betters. I don't know how to go with that. I don't know. Good Diego comment of the day.
Comment of the day. We'll give it that. I like that.
I'll give you that. Comment of the day. What's up, fellas? What's happening? Tough MLB card on sides going totals over 9. Over 9 Cincy and the Angels. Boston, St. Louis. I know I'm on that one.
I'm not on any of those.
San Diego, Colorado. Dog is the Nationals today. Is it?
Dog's the Nats today, huh?
Let's
see what the real Joe Beef is seeing over here.
Yeah. Okay, hold on.
Huh? Interesting. I mean, I'm not going to disagree with it, but just based on the way the Nationals have been playing. I mean, I get it. They're 5-8 on the season, but this team's producing runs offensively. They're averaging 6 runs per game. That's 3rd in the MLB. And the Brewers, they're sending out Kyle Harrison, and we haven't seen a tremendous amount of him, but he's got 10.1 innings of work, a 1-0 record, and a 2.61 ERA. Very good strikeout to walk diversification. I will say that with 14 Ks and 3 walks. So keep your eye on that. And Foster Griffin getting the start for the Nats with a 1-0 record. Same numbers, 2.7 ERA, 10 innings of work, 1.30 whip, 11 strikeouts, and 3 walks. Also very dominant strikeout to walk diversification. What I look for when the Nats are playing, though, Joe and Lenny, and everyone that's listening, is I look for pitchers that do not have good control. So when I look at a game like this, and you got a guy who's got a diversification with 14 Ks and 3 walks, that scares me. I like to look for pitchers that walk a lot of guys because we always talk about this with the Nationals. They are one of the most aggressive teams on the base paths, especially early. When they get a guy on, they love to swipe second. That's how they produce a lot of their runs, just small ball, stealing second base knock up the middle, send them home. That's how they really produce runs. So for me, I see your angle here. I can't disagree with it, and that's off to a good start, 4-3 on the road. I'd back it. I'm with you. Fair. I'd take the shot. It's a coin flip.
I'm on the Nerfy. Folks.
I don't hate the Nerfy either.
Take that. Take it for what it's worth. My dog of the day would be Arizona. I like Arizona today against Philly. I do like that. I'm a fan of B Fatty. I call him B Fatty.
I love him at home.
Brandon Fat. Yeah. He's better at home for sure. He's on the road today. I just I don't think this Phillies team is not going to catch stride for about another month. And I'll still be iffy on this Philly team. I mean, they're okay right now, but the Diamondbacks are the hotter team. At just the end of the day, I mean, they took 2 for 3 from the Mets. I just
Mets are legit.
Yeah, so I kind of like I like Arizona today, money line it maybe.
I'll back you with that, Lenny, as well, just due to the fact that Taijuan Walker's getting the start for the Phillies. And if there's ever a bet-on situation you want to bet against the Phillies, you bet against them when Taijuan Walker's on the bump. He's by far their worst pitcher. Aaron Nola's in the talks with that, but at the same time, Nola's also starting to find his groove this season, which last year was just a really bad year for him. Walker, we've seen this shit out of him. He's already 0-2 on the season with a 9.31 ERA, so he's not off to a good start. Last year, he did finally solidify himself and find some consistency, but prior to that, he has been a hit-or-miss guy all year long. And if he comes in and starts walking guys, the D-backs have all the firepower in the world in that lineup to score runs. They are aggressive on the bases. They also have a lot of power in that lineup. So I like the D-backs as well in this spot. I think they're a live dog. I like that spot, Lenny. I back the D-backs here.
I bet them against the Mets the other day. The one game they lost.
They haven't done me well if you're going there.
Yeah, I did do good there. Yeah, no.
No.
Yeah, but the Cincy, I want to say Cincinnati Reds, the Angels game. I don't have anything in this game. I didn't really like anything in this game. It doesn't,
Morning, Mandy.
Good morning. Oh, God. She's on one, bro.
How we doing?
She's on a bus right now. Hold on. I'll get to hold your turn, Amanda. You gotta go down the chat. You don't get priority. I'm only saying that because she's not in the state right now.
Come in and beat your ass.
Right, she's not here. She can't whoop my ass. Reds and the Angels. I can't get behind it. I can't get behind anything. I can't get behind either pitcher. I didn't see an edge either. Like no pitching advantage.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's none. I really don't. Brandon Williamson, maybe you give him the slight edge. I like him a little bit more, but slight edge. Neither team really is a powerhouse in the bat department. I don't think they have opportunities to. They just don't sometimes. I don't know. I didn't like this game at all. It just screamed nasty.
We're on the same page today, Lenny. I don't see any value in this game whatsoever, other than the fact that if you're going to look for a team that's just dumping right now, and that's the Cincinnati Reds, who's lost 3 consecutive games, that's my only angle is I'd lean on the Angels with this spot just due to the losing streak. Other than that, this is a very equal matchup. 2 pitchers that really aren't that solidified whatsoever.
Yeah.
2 teams that have a long track record of having no production on the offensive side. So you can't really back anybody due to the fact that we have weak pitching going at it. I don't like anything.
I don't like it.
I don't
like. I mean, you know what? Like maybe I could see the over then, but I don't know what the weather's supposed to be like there either. Well, it's mid-60s.
I'm sure it's mid-60s, lower 60s. Basic.
The Celtics went nuts from three-point line. What can they do? Jack, I was on it. Me and Jack were on the under for the Celtics game yesterday pissed me off. Who expects the Celtics?
I was on it too. I thought it was cash too. I looked at the first half. I'm like, bro, they're in the mid-30s going into the second.
Right, no problem. Yeah, none. And
218, I think it landed on. I did at 215.5.
Yeah, it was nuts. Pissed me off. Raphael said Pistons yesterday. He did say Pistons. He was the only one to say Pistons yesterday because Robert said Pistons or said Hornets Thursday about Friday's game. A couple other people I know were on the Hornets, whatever, this, that, or whatever. I think my man Craig Trapp was, and I tried to help the guy. But you can only take him to water. Can't bet against my Pistons. Can't make him drink it. I'm just saying. You can take him to Chipotle. He'll eat that.
He'll eat that.
Right. He'll eat that. Anybody seen Craig Trapp in a while? He's been on this show in like 3 weeks.
I haven't seen
I mean, I don't know if him and Indian Cowboy are out traveling the world like Tonto and Silver, or what, the Lone Ranger and Tonto. I don't know.
We're gonna have to set up another Find Craig Trapp little mission here.
Little bounty, yeah.
Unlimited Chipotle forever. We gotta find Craig.
Gotta find him. D-Stout says Nats have been smashing lefties. I like that. Good morning, Lenny. Happy Master Saturday to you too. This one, this girl, this one, this lady right here, this lovely woman right down here is my wife. And she turned lovely birthday, the young ripe age of 36 years old yesterday was her birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, man.
So yesterday was her birthday, had a nice little dinner, all that. And then she had to be out the house at like 4 a.m. this morning because one of my sons' field trip thing, they're going to Six Flags. So she's currently on a bus with a bunch of teenagers in Barstow, California, on the way to Flagstaff. So yeah, that's her.
It'll be a day. It'll be a day.
Oh, well, she won't be back till tomorrow night. So Lenny once again is left
That's not good.
unsupervised for the weekend.
Mandy, this shit's got to stop. This is not good.
I'm just saying, I got some dice around here already. I can feel them.
Where's the crown? Where's the crown?
Oh, it's yeah. Wait.
Oh no, I'm talking about the Crown Royal.
I got that crown too. I had some of that crown last night. It was really, really good. Yeah. So that's what she's doing. She's on here to cause trouble. I know it. Can the Twins steal one from the Blue Jays, or would the over be the better look? I'm not. Listen, I don't think this Blue Jay. I don't think this Blue Jays team is going to be good this year. Like I look for a lot of regression from them. So I think they're going to be overpriced a lot early in the year. So to answer your question, possibly, but it is also the Twins. Joe Ryan's on the mound.
Yeah,
they get a shot.
I see it. For me, I'm never going to back a total with the Twins when it goes to overs, just due to the fact that I've watched this team in the AL Central my entire life, and for the last decade, they're such an unreliable team on the offensive side of the plate. They either crank out 10 runs for you or they don't score. Like yesterday, I believe that game started. They were up 4-0 going into the fourth inning. I don't think they scored a run for the rest of the game, landing in a 10-4 final. So I can't back this team. And on top of that, Eric Lauer's getting the start here for Toronto tonight, or today, I should say. And Lauer, they worked this guy in for the last, I don't know if I want to say 2 years. I could be projecting. It could be last year. But this guy was limited. Every single time he came out and got innings of work, he was stout, absolutely sensational.
Yeah.
But he only went in for 3 innings at a time. They really started working him in. I don't know if they've developed him into a solidified starting pitcher in their rotation, and this guy's going to start going 5-6 innings deep. But with that being said, we have a very strong pitching matchup on our hands. Everybody knows Joe Ryan, not off to the greatest start with a 4.40 ERA, and then Lauer with a 4.91 ERA. Then you've got a total at 7.5. That's the book telling you something. That's underplay all day. So for me, if I'm taking anything in this game, it would be the under, and I'd lean on the Blue Jays in this one. But again, I'm with Lenny. I'm not sold on this team quite yet. I don't know if their offense is going to be there. They're never really consistent. I'm with you on the same side, Lenny. I'm not sold on the Blue Jays this year. If I had to play in this game, it would be the under 7.5 runs.
I'll tell you what, be careful in the MLB today. I think there's a lot of sketchy shit going on.
Sure.
I mean,
dogs,
like
there's a lot. We've already called two.
Twins, Blue Jays, all that stuff. Joe Ryan and Lauer. I mean, those are some weird matchups right there. So careful, tread lightly. I mean, we still have. This is only like the second week of MLB. Calm down, everybody. I mean, we don't have to shoot our wads so early, all the time. So not all the time, just some of the time. I like the Giants money line with Webb on the mound. San Francisco Giants.
I did it last time. That son of a.
Dude,
he goes the whole game, bro. They're up 2-1 going into the 8th inning in his last start. He was sensational. And then what do they do again? Bullpen comes out. They lose 5-2. I think it was against the Mets.
Their bullpen is atrocious,
bro. And they can't score offensively.
Big word for Lenny. You guys know that, and I know what that means. It's bad, and their bullpen is atrocious.
Bassett getting a start for Baltimore today too.
Listen. I don't love it. I don't. There's I wanted to bet the Nerfy, but I was like, I don't know about it. I didn't. I wanted. That's a team we're still trying to figure out. That's a team we're still gathering data on. Is San Francisco, because I think if this turns out to be the same as last year, guess what's going to happen, folks? San Francisco first 5 is an only bet. That's it. That's the only way you could take them, because their bullpen sucks. You got to take everything you want first 5, and you'll only be on certain pitchers, and you'll always be betting the under because they have no offense, none. Defense, great. Offense, 0. And also, we'll fly through. We got to catch up on these comments real quick. But I got a tidbit of information I realized yesterday, and I want to share that I don't even know if anybody knows, but it's about sunny and 68 in Cincy today, and I'm stuck inside working. That's some bullshit. You want me to call somebody? You tell me who to call, Kimberly, and I will let them know that you need the weekend off. There's a lot of baseball on. You need the weekend off. You need to mentally prepare. First of all, it's Masters weekend. I got a list of reasons.
Fire your boss. Fire him.
Fire her or him. Whoever. Fire your boss. It's probably her. She's probably the boss. Yeah. Boys. Oh, this guy.
Oh,
Cheers.
he's here. He's here.
Oh, boy. He got
what kind of crazy ass prop is he going to throw out?
All right, hey, I'm going to say this. I'm going to say it'll be a pitcher prop.
That's where I was going.
Only in the 3rd inning, and it'll be like a walk prop.
Over 3 balls.
Right, you got to also tell me where I can bet this, okay? Because this is some shit. Look what the garbage man drug in. Yeah, I know, right? How does Mize do today?
Casey Mize. Let's see. Detroit.
Listen, I'm a fan of Casey Mize.
Not on that game. No.
I'm a fan of Casey Mize. I am. I'm on the Nerfy. I'll tell you that right now. If you ask Nerfy, I'm on that Nerfy. Jansen Junk he's got stuff. He's pretty decent. And that Miami team is pretty good. I think anyway. I think they got a really good pitching staff. So, and these Tigers, I need that bats to stay alive and wake up. They had one good game and that was it. But we'll see if they follow it up today. Saturday afternoon game. Should be nice weather. I like Casey Mize. I've been a fan of him since, he was our number 1 at one point, and then he got hurt and he was out a year or two, and then he's worked his way. We brought him up through our farm system. He's a Tiger. You know what I mean? So like, he's like that guy that homegrown, you're always rooting for that guy. I took the Nerf.
You're rooting for him.
I'm rooting for him. I didn't bet on it. But man, I got my Motor City hoodie on. I'm ready to go. I mean, Casey Mize, I'd get a Casey Mize jersey. Casey
Mize was stout last year to start the season.
Dude,
remember how good this guy was first half of the year?
Yeah. And listen, he'll start slow, whatever. But Miami Marlins. Here's a little thing you didn't know. So the catcher currently types into the pitch com to the pitcher to get the signal. Fastball, inside, out, whatever, slider out, whatever, right? Miami does not do that. Miami's bench calls the play into the catcher and the pitcher, and I think it's the first baseman gets it too, so they know, whatever. But so
I didn't know that.
The bench is, I learned this yesterday watching the Tigers game. The Miami, because the Tigers announcers were just baffled by this. He's basically an offensive coordinator, like football. He's calling a sideline. He's calling like 2-5, 51.
Yeah.
And that means like slider outside, slider middle, whatever. Maybe some of them are decoys, but wouldn't you imagine somebody's tracking that on the other side?
Well, that's what, yeah.
And it's not hidden. He's standing right up on the dugout, like on the second step, and he's playing his day. 5-1, whatever number. He's straight up throwing crip signs out there, and they're whatever. And I was like, I remember, like, I couldn't imagine, even a ball player would imagine, hey, if somebody said, it's real simple. It's like
pick up on it. Yeah.
Yeah, like 2-5. The numbers I remember, it was 2-5. Okay, well, if it's 2-5 and now I'm on a lefty hitter, okay, left arm, okay, this dude's throwing me a slider outside. And if he's I don't know.
Didn't we put in the entire system of speaking into or with pitchers actually being wired up so we could avoid what happened in 2017?
Yeah, they have a whole pitch com thing in their hat. It sits right in their hat, and it's right in there so they can hear.
I didn't know that about the Marlins. I didn't know that.
So I'm curious to see how it plays out.
Throw it out 2-3.
Boom. Just wham. And that means go. That means go.
Go, baby. Fastball, high heat.
High heat inside. Let them know. Show of force. Happy birthday, Jeff says. Look, now we got everybody saying happy birthday. Whatever. So here's the thing. He's in an ROTC program, and it's like they raise so much money, and they get so much money from they're Navy funded. So from the Navy for the program that they didn't use it all. So they take the kids as a end of the year trip to Six Flags. It's the first time they did it. I don't know, whatever.
That'll be a day. It'll be a day, man. He's going to have a day. You kidding me?
Yeah, let him have a day. I know, right? Yeah. Now, look there now. Happy birthday, Amanda. Listen, that was yesterday. She gets a day. It's not like it's June. That's my birth month. June, we celebrate all month.
The whole month.
The whole month long. She gets a weekend. Yeah. Is the wind blowing in or out of Wrigley? Total of 6.5. I would imagine it's blowing in.
I haven't been outside yet, so I truthfully couldn't answer that one for you. But my assumption, I would agree with Lenny. If it's at 6.5, it means the wind is blowing in. Especially Wrigley Day games, we know all about that.
What's your tell everybody for the chat? How do you play Wrigley Day games on the weekend?
It doesn't matter, regardless of the situation. You take the Cubs, Wrigley Saturday day games. That is the most chaotic stadium baseball field that you can go to on a Saturday. The entire fan base is absolutely smashed, hammered, waiting outside the field right now as it is before they open the doors. No, the Cubs are either bet on Saturdays during day games or you don't touch the game whatsoever. And when it comes to totals, you're either betting the over or you're not betting it. That's at least my take. Been doing it since I've been a kid. That's what it is. Well, I'm 29 years old. Since I was 15. We'll go there.
There we go.
Yeah. We'll do it there.
Yeah.
I'm a man. I'm a young man.
Yes, you are. How's
that one, laddie?
You're doing real good. I am on the under. I really think this is a low-scoring game.
That one got you, laddie. That one choked you.
Yeah, that one got me. And I like the Nerfy there too because I think both pitchers are decent. So I like that. If I can get out of the first inning in that game, I'm very happy. Explain how can be the points favorite, but not for the money line. Wait, explain how you could be points.
Which
favorite.
game, Kimberly?
Yeah,
because I was reading that comment a few minutes ago. I didn't understand.
Who's that?
Like as a favorite, like you're laying points, but instead you could just throw the points away and take them straight up to win. But your odds aren't going to be as good.
Are you talking about the Twins and the Blue Jays? Because I think that's what you're talking about. So here's the thing. You could be.
Oh, okay.
Toronto. Is that what she's talking about?
Yeah, she is. Twins and Blue Jays.
Okay, I see you. So in some books, I'm going to give you a scenario. I'll give you MGM. Well, no, I'll give you DraftKings. DraftKings, the money line for the Twins is plus 105. Toronto minus 125. But Toronto is the one getting the 1.5 on the run line. Even though they're the favorite in the money line. See what I'm saying? So some books, so that's like Caesars is the same way, where you can get plus money on the money line for Minnesota, but you got to lay the 1.5 if you want to bet the run line with Minnesota. So
that happens very randomly.
Shop your lines. Good job, Kimberly. Gold star. Shopping your lines. I'll tell you what. You tell your boss right now, I'm leaving early because I shop my lines. Lenny said so. You just go ahead.
Gold star.
Gold star. I don't know. Oh wait. I don't know. Oh wait. I got stuff. I forget. I got stuff. Hold on.
Yep. I'll throw it out there too.
Yep.
I like it.
Boom. That's called the contributing factor to the chat, folks. Don't just come in here to asking for the lock. You got to bring some energy here. I like it. Good job, Kimberly. 17 runs in 3 games for the Giants. Do we want to talk about who they played on that 3-game thing?
You want to get into this game? We broke it down. Have you taken a side on this one yet?
I'm not. I think I only have the.
I mean, they just. What are they?
We did break it. I don't have nothing in this game. Why do I want something in this game?
I don't want anything
it's against Philly. So they scored all those runs against Philly. And to be honest with you, I think Philly is not that good. I think they take a little bit of a step back from last year. So a little bit of regression, same line as the Toronto Blue Jays. They both take a little bit of a step back. I'm not saying they're not great teams or they'll be above 500 and all that. So I don't know about that Philly. I think Philly's going to have a problem with their pitching staff. So they score a lot of runs there, but
they're going to be an over machine this year. I will say that.
Not like they're playing, they're not playing a powerhouse of the Chicago White Sox. Thank you, Nick. 17 runs is unbelivable for them. Right?
Nick, you got a college baseball for Sandeep? You got anything college baseball?
Oh, yeah.
We'll get to
it's all good. Multi-view on TVs and the iPad, not missing a thing. That's fair. Hey, I work from home. We all work from home. My wife even works from home, so we get to spend so much time together. So you don't think the win yesterday boosts the bats today? For the Tigers,
who do you like in that game? Honestly, Lenny, I was going to ask you who you liked. I don't have an opinion.
I like Casey Mize first 5.
Okay.
Honestly, I would be on. I would probably be on Casey Mize props maybe, but I'm biased with him. I 100% am more than anybody, more than Scooble. Like I love Scooble, but I don't want to get attached to him because he's leaving probably, unless something miraculous happens. But that's okay. Casey Mize has been here before Turk Scooble, and he'll be here after. That's my guy. That's my Tiger. They'd have this thing when you watch Tigers baseball, and they always ask, "Who's your Tiger? Vote on who's your Tiger today?" And Casey Mize is my Tiger. I mean, first 5. I be honest with you, I'd lay the half a run for plus money because they'll probably be up a little bit. I worry because it's going to be just like yesterday's game was not anything. It wasn't like I felt like the Tigers dominated that game because they had 8 hits and they had runners and scoring. I don't know how many people they left on base, but they left a lot. And they only won the game 2-0. So as much as those bats came alive yesterday, They only scored 2 freaking runs. So, you know what I mean?
I don't like the game.
I don't like it.
No.
Do you? No.
Because even if Mize comes out and
college
pitches
basketball.
sensational, I don't know what this Tigers offense is going to do right now. Again, we're still too early. We got a lot of games.
Hey, Casey Mize is a strikeout machine. He can throw. He's got throw miss shit too. So I don't hate that. Over 4.5. I'm betting that right now.
4.5 Ks. Feet over 18.5 pitching outs. The Nerfy in Detroit versus Miami. I like that Nerfy.
I'm on that. I'm definitely on that. I gotta
like
get on my circle app right now.
Yeah, Junk's legit. Mize is legit. Coming off. The only thing I don't like about the Nerfy is coming off a 2-0 game yesterday. Very low scoring. Kind of an obvious play, but these Nerfies, they're not very. I'm not going to say they're extremely sharp. They are. It's kind of a coin flip. Fuck.
No, it's not.
Fuck.
I'll give you the probability right now.
Yeah, I know you got something. What you got there?
It has a Tigers 66.1% Nerfy probability. And if I go to
let's see who's in that.
The implied probability would be 50. It drops to 58.3%. So it still rates a grade or an A. So I'm on the Nerfy, definitely on the Nerfy. But now I'm trying to bet Casey Mize strikeouts right now. Damn it. Hold, please. I got to make bets.
Talk about this Houston-Seattle game after you get your oh, no, we got a couple.
Oh, you got Seattle-Houston?
Yeah, I like this game. I like Seattle.
Bring it up. Let's talk about it.
Well, I like Seattle in this spot. McCullers is getting a start, and we've seen all about McCullers in his career. This guy was absolutely sensational. Got hurt back in, I want to say, 2023, where he was rated one of the best pitchers in MLB. Since then, he's come back, and he has not found his groove whatsoever. I know towards the end of the season last year, he started finding his consistency, but it's not enough for me to back him yet because I've seen this guy get absolutely lit up. I've seen him walk a lot of hitters. Spot like this, he's on the road. He's dealing with the Mariners team that really hasn't been that reliable this season, 5-9 record, but they do have Luis Castillo on the bump. We all know about Luis Castillo. He's one of the best pitchers in baseball for a very long time. One of the best. I'm not calling him the best, but he's definitely in that arena. Houston's scoring a lot of runs right now as a team. They're second in baseball. I think Castillo can shut them down. There's a reason that line is juiced at -145. I believe McCullers has himself a tough outing. I'd be on the Mariners here first 5 innings. I like him full game. I'm all over the Mariners in this spot. However you guys want to take them. But I take them straight up. I wouldn't lay any run lines or any games.
I'm on the Nerfy.
Yeah, you got fuck.
Look at both of them. Castillo, the colors. I mean, I'm not going to buy into anything ERA related or record. Like I'm just going based off both of those guys.
I take the Mariners to score a run.
What?
Put your balls on the table.
Oh man, I don't know. I like that.
If the Nerfy breaks, it's the Mariners scoring it.
Okay. All right, then that means I need Lance McCullough Jr. to give me 3 outs. I'll take that. I'll take that at -120. I'll take that bet.
Is that what it is? -120?
Yep. -120. So I mean, I feel like, hey, I got a shot. You're saying there's a shot. Yeah, absolutely.
I could see it go either way.
This her sombrero.
Go back.
Listen, I'll put the picture up, babe. You want to go there? Mess with the wrong person. Hold on. I don't know if you guys could see, but I made her. We went to Mexico.
Oh my god!
And they brought out this big old sombrero for her to wear while they sang "Happy Birthday" to her, and she turned every shade of red she could. She was so embarrassed. Brought her out.
Did we get margaritas going? Did we?
Oh no, she had some churro drink thingy. I don't know. I had Crown Royal.
Crown. Yeah, Crown.
Crown and ice. They're always like, I'm sorry. They're like 1 or 2. I'm like, one, I go, or two shots, one cup.
You get your one ice cube. You get the dual threat ice. Yep,
One ice cube. One ice
Yeah.
cube.
Yeah.
Just one. This one.
That's
all I
nice
need.
Little square.
Twins and Blue Jays. Yeah. Oh, that was which game you were talking. Canadians 3-way. Man, I'm on the Canadians. I'm on the Canadians. I didn't have the balls to do that against Columbus. Yeah. We're talking about hockey.
I gotcha.
I did not. I took the money line. I got it at minus 140, and I was okay with that. I didn't have the balls to go in regulation because Columbus will be the one that screws me out of that or something.
Over.
The only draw I like is Winnipeg and Philly. I sprinkled on that draw. That's my only draw today. It's my only draw bet. So, over.
I can't back either of those games.
We talked about this Reds game.
Yeah, I leaned Angels due to the fact that the Reds have lost 3 consecutive games. It's a very similar pitching matchup, and we know both of those offenses do struggle from time to time. Trying to find that game. Yeah, I leaned to Angels in that one, but we hated it. We really
hated it.
I didn't like it. I didn't like it. Very soft lean on the Angels.
I just got it at plus 115. If you guys have a circa around you or in your state, I know they have one out in Missouri now, St. Louis somewhere, I think. I don't know. Somewhere there, but I mean, they have obviously one here in Vegas, but at plus 115. So shop your lines because there's some places out there that are like minus 110. You know what I mean? So shop your lines. Facts on Castillo. Hated when Cincy lost him.
That had to be a while ago. How long ago did he leave Cincy? That had to be 5 years.
Mariners Nerfy just went up to minus 110 on Fanatics. The
Mariners with Houston. Yeah, that was the one we were talking about. You had it at minus 120, I think, Lenny.
Yeah, I got it at MGM at minus 120. I might have bet that last night, so I'm still showing it's there. But Milwaukee, this team, I want to bet on them every goddamn day. But they're not.
They're minus 185.
Yeah, I don't. That's overpriced. That is an overpriced. It's overpriced. I mean, I didn't like they just been playing bad the last 3 games, really. I mean, the way they're losing is very bad. 7-3, 5-0, stuff like that. I mean, that's just not good. I can't imagine this. I hate the National League Central because St. Louis, Pittsburgh, Milwaukee, Cincinnati, Chicago, all teams that have, I can't get a 100% read on all the time. It's just a conference or division. And I think Milwaukee should run away with this division. Honest to God, that's how good. I think Milwaukee's that good. And, but I
think the Pirates are better than people thought.
The Pirates will be better. They're not going to, the Paul Skeens might be in some shit right now. I don't know. I mean, he had a very bad outing.
He had a couple.
Yeah, exactly. He needs something. I don't have anything in that Milwaukee game, though, to answer your question there.
I wouldn't get caught up in that one. Macaronatoni. I like it.
Macaronatoni.
Because this is a game where a team is kind of imploding. They've lost 3 consecutive games, and it's finally in a situation where you're like, this has got to be the game that they win. They've lost 3. They're playing a bad Nationals team. You're at home. Every confluence is stacking in your favor other than the fact they've lost 3 in a row. It's like that must-win day. And this is typically when everything seems perfect, it goes south. And I believe that's kind of what we're looking at here. We talked about it earlier in the show, I believe, Live Dog potentially being the Nats. And again, I'm going to back that. I lean Nats in this game if I'm going to back somebody, but it's
There's no way they can lose 4 in a row. How many times you heard that? Right? No way they lose 4 in a row. Maybe.
Then they get torched again.
I do like this value though. Runs or winning margin between 1 and 3 plus 125. You're shooting your shot. You're getting real niche there with the 1 to 3 because I think if Milwaukee wins, they kind of blow them out. I think you'd be better off
Agreed.
Take the 1.5 if you're going to bet. I don't know.
If Milwaukee wins, they blow them out. I agree.
Yeah, exactly. The 1.5. I know it won't be as valued as that, maybe, but I don't know. 2022 Castile to Seattle. It was a sad season for me because they traded Suarez there as well. So I was happiest girl in the world when Suarez returned.
Yeah, that's a tough trade. 100%. Those two are absolute studs. Suarez is an absolute beast.
He's a beast. Yeah, I like him. Let me see what else we got going on. What do you like in the NHL today?
In the NHL, crazy? I have a one-play card in the NHL. Anything else is definitely open for conversation.
Gotcha.
I'm pulling up the card right now. We talked about that Winnipeg Flyers game, and again, I don't want no dealings with Winnipeg's just -125 on the money line, which is a little bit soft considering the fact that Winnipeg, I believe, is a much better they're a much better team than Philadelphia. So I feel like that line should be more 145, 150. For the reason it's not, I think that's a potential live dog game. I probably lean Flyers in that one as well as the total at 5.5. I'm on the under in that one. Not like personally, but I would lean on the under in that one. There's a reason it's 5.5. I think this is going to be a very defensive battle type of game. And if I'm not mistaken, this is back-to-backs for the Flyers. I believe the Flyers played last night.
No,
they played 2 days ago. No, I'm off. They played 2 days ago. But again, I'd be on the under in this game. I don't love that one whatsoever. We also were talking about this Canadians-Blue Jackets game. I like the over in this game at 6.5. Both of these teams are just very, very chippy. Montreal -135 on the money line at home. This game's obviously being played in Canada. Montreal got Columbus rolling in. Columbus is a team that chips. They scored a lot of goals. I think that game's got over 6.5 written all over it. So for me, my powerhouse free play would be that over 6.5 with Columbus and Montreal.
Sketchy.
What else you liking, Lenny? You don't like it?
It's all sketchy today. So much
on the ice.
Yeah. I just don't know. Like, I mean, we got like literally
Kings on
these teams literally have like 3 games left. Some only have 2. You know, so you know like tonight that Colorado Vegas game. I don't know how much energy either team is going to put into it. I don't know how much either team wants to show. You know, because they might meet up in the playoffs. It's very likely. They're not very likely, but they have a potential to meet up in a playoff situation. So in the Western Conference, and you know, I guess Vegas does. You know, they got to keep Anaheim at bay and Utah at bay, so there's more drive for Vegas to play. But that Vegas Colorado game, I wish it was 2 months ago because I'd be betting the draw with every dollar I had in my pocket. That's what I would be doing. I like that, but I'm not going to mess around with anything really today. There's no point. You know, you could chase some teams that need to win. You know how we.
I don't like doing that either.
Yeah, no, because you know the Red Wings need to win.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't mean shit. They'll probably win out, but that you also need Ottawa to lose.
Be careful, everybody, with those controversial spots too. The must-win situations, the teams trying to implode. There are so many spots where it's a revenge spot and it's a must-win situation. If they win this, they're seeded 8th. Like, don't pay attention to that shit. Don't bet on it because that is when you get caught in the sauce. When you're caught in the sauce, you start losing. Then you start losing. You can't find it.
No, you're done.
I tend to fade those games as well.
Hockey question. I like this. I'll be looking for anti-sweep situations. That I do. Hockey question: Utah versus Carolina prediction score.
That's my single game that I have a premium.
You got one premium play, and it's the game that Macaroni Tony. Come on, dude. I mean, I'm just saying. In that game, what is it, Utah? Man, I'm not a believer about
it's Carolina, Utah.
Carolina, Utah. I don't have a thing bet in it. I'm 90. 99% sure. Oh, wait. Why can't I find shit? I don't think I have anything in it. I'll tell you if I do, but I do not. I don't. I swear to God, the only play I have in hockey, I told you, I got a draw on that one play. I like Montreal today. You know, I like the under in Philly, Winnipeg. The end.
Yeah.
And I've been capping NHL since yesterday. I wanted to have an NHL card today. I wanted to have a big one. It did not work out, and I won't force it now. Not with like I won't be betting on. I probably won't have another bet in the NHL until the playoffs. The Earl getting plus money at LA.
I might have an absolute torch tomorrow. We're gonna find out. I'm waiting on the line to release. I might have my game of the year in NHL tomorrow. I'm 2-0 on them this season, so I'm looking for a perfect.
Be Red Wings. Is it going to be the Red Wings?
Yeah, it's going to be the Red Wings. No, it ain't going to be the Red Wings.
They don't even play. They don't even play tomorrow.
What's it called?
Hey, so they're guaranteed not to lose.
They are.
Can
That's
they show
facts.
up today?
Macaroni Tony in that score game, 4-2. That's all I'm going to say. 4-2. That's going to be the final score. You pick the winner. I'll give you the score.
Ooh, you slide dog.
Total's at 6.5.
What are you doing there? I do think the Red Wings win today, but you know, I'm a homer, so there's no statistical to back that up. It is pure hope and will and just begging. At this point, we're begging. We're done praying. We're begging. Now we're the guy on the side of the road trying to sell you the flowers, getting off the freeway. I'm spinning the sandwich sign. You know, I'm doing what I got to do. I don't know what to tell you. Macaroni Tony, we love you too. Thank you for showing up today. Underdogs in baseball.
Let's go right down the board, Lenny. Let's go down the entire board and just rip. All
right. I like Arizona first out the gate over Philly. We talked about that. It's
plus I back money. You, Arizona. All right. Next one is the Marlins-Tigers game. Give me the Marlins. Underdog. Plus money.
You want me to say anything else?
You got the next one.
Casey Mize is my Tiger. Fuck out of here. Casey Mize is my Tiger. Fuck out of here. Casey, we'll throw it out for Casey. I'm telling you, let's go.
You didn't seem too confident about your Tigers today, man. I went into the show very lenient about how is Lenny going to approach today's day with the Tigers, and it came out about a half hour into the show, which is not usual. It's not usual. So.
I know. Listen, we're trying to remember that there's a lot of baseball left to play, and we can't get over invested in how they are right now. No changes need to be made. We're still trying out some new things. I mean, our lead center fielder just ran into a left fielder. He's got a busted jaw. He got 6 stitches. He's got a concussion. He's out for a while, so we'll slow down. Good thing is we might have the rookie of the year on our hands with Kevin McDougall. McDougall. Whatever his name is, Kevin is a stud. If you did not see highlights from yesterday's game, that Miami Marlins game, he saved possibly a double. It was definitely a hit. Grabbed it behind the third baseman, clear out in the left field, jumped hop through all the way over to first base. No skip. Right in the glove, got him out. Bang,
the rabbit hole begins.
The kid can hit. I'm just saying, I like this kid, but yeah.
Pirates,
just say it.
Pirates, Cubs, honey. Moving on.
I think the Pirates are a live dog.
Yeah?
Yeah.
See, if I'm going to back the Cubs.
I bet the under and the Nerfy. That's what I have bet in that game. But I think, I almost took the Pirates plus a run and a half and the Nerfy. Because I think it's going to be a low-scoring
6.5
game.
Total.
6.5 total. You're looking at maybe like a 3-2 game, something like that. So, yeah, that's where I'm at. All right, Minnesota, Toronto.
I'm on the Blue Jays in that one, minus the 120.
You can't get me to bet the Twins or the Blue Jays right now. I got nothing. I'd lean Toronto.
Yeah, I'm on Toronto. I like Toronto. Athletics, Mets.
Oh, I'd lean Athletics, but I am on the under. Because I think the Athletics are going to be better than we think this year. I think they're going to, I know we all think that they're going to be better than they were last year, but I think they could be a 500 ball club. And that's a lot better than they were last year. So, you know, didn't they beat the Mets last night?
I don't know. I know Senga's on the bump tonight, or today, I should say, and the total's sitting at 7.5. Yeah, they beat them. So I like the under 7.5 runs. Lopez is getting a start here for the Athletics, and he's a very good pitcher. Senga on the bump for the Mets, and I go back always to my nighttime ritual when it comes to the Mets. The Mets are a dominant force when playing at home during night games. Day games, their splits drop tremendously. So in a spot like this, Senga on the bump, everybody's going to be back in the Mets in this spot. I think this is an underplay at 7.5 runs, so I'd back that. I don't like a side in this game. I see where Lenny's at here with the Athletics on the lean, and it's tasty. I'd probably lean that way as well, but I don't want to get in front of that. Give me the under 7.5 in that one.
Today might be a live bet day, folks. Just flipping some, multiple screens, multiple views, all that stuff. So Angels and the Reds.
Angels for me.
I guess. I don't like either team. I don't have a nickel on it. I guess I'd lean Angels based off. I don't even want to say the pitching matchup because that I think sucks too. I don't see an advantage either way. So I stayed away from that game. What about your Chicago White Sox, Kansas City Royals?
Under 9.5 runs. It's an AL Central divisional matchup. You've got Fetty on the bump, and you've got Michael Wacha. We know about Wacha. He's one of the best pitchers on the Royals, if not the best. Divisional matchups always seem to be tight matchups. White Sox, not a lot of offensive power in their lineup. Both of these teams always trend towards the under as well. Give me under 9.5 runs in that matchup. Can't back either of the two teams. I mean, this just for the fact that this being so juiced at minus 190 for the Royals, I'd back the White Sox here if you put a gun to my head. But again, I'm not putting my money on the White Sox.
I don't understand why this total's so high.
Doesn't make sense. All three games.
I mean, like, out of the Royals' last 5 games, only one of them has went over this total. The other ones were 2-0, 2-0, 2-1, 4-2. And the White Sox last 5 games hasn't hit this total. The closest they came was 5-3 in a loss. So neither team are hitting the ball. They're both averaging. White Sox are averaging .196 as a team. Kansas City's averaging 228. So it's not anything great by either team. I'm on the nerfy because I do like both pitchers. I do think both pitchers can shut some shit down. I just don't see who gets jacked. The 9 suggests somebody's going to get jacked. And maybe it's the bullpen that gets jacked. But what's the first 5?
I mean, this is the 3rd game of the series, and all 3 games have been posted at 9. Every single one of the totals has been between 9 and 9.5. So I'm not picking up on what the book's laying down here. I'm not picking
that shit up.
No.
Yeah.
Unless I do got a good live dog here on our next game, Lenny.
Yankees, Tampa Bay.
Yep. I always talk about if you're going to bet on the Rays, you bet on them when they're going up against a left-handed pitcher. You got Martinez on the bump for the Rays at home in this matchup. You got a total at 7.5. That's telling us a lot. Martinez is a very good pitcher when he pitches at home. I believe last year he came over from the Reds. His splits from the Reds, if I'm not mistaken, he was outstanding at home versus away. He had about a 4.41 ERA. I'm just going back to what I remember from last season.
Right.
Just splits historical data. This time, you got Fried on the bump here for the Yankees. He's a southpaw. This is typically when the Rays do bang the shit out of left-handed pitching at home. Night game. Give me the Rays here, live dog. I like this spot. I also like the under total runs in this matchup. It's going to be low scoring.
I stayed away. I'm gathering data on some of these.
These are a lot of dogs, man. Next game's the Nats Brewers. We've already talked about this one. If there's a dog of the day, we leaned on the Nats. Jeez, going down the board now.
Cleveland, Atlanta. That's a coin flip game. I mean, one of those games where, like the Minnesota and Toronto game where you could get plus money on the money line with Cleveland, but on the run line, you got to lay a 1.5. So, I mean, Atlanta, don't bet the money line. Just bet the plus 1.5 because, but I don't have a bet in that. I don't like nothing to do with that game.
I like the Braves.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think they have more firepower in that offensive lineup. They're at home. It's a night game. I've seen Perez now. He pitched with the White Sox. He's had some sensational outings. He does get banged up from time to time, but I could put my chips on Perez in this matchup. Messick, I've seen this guy pitch. I'm not entirely, I don't know enough about him in this situation. You know, I've kind of only seen bits and pieces of this guy, but I know a lot about the Cleveland Guardians and this team. They're very chippy and they'll keep up with you, but their bats do tend to die down at times. And when you're dealing with an Atlanta Braves team that could really score runs early on you, that's where I do see the Guardians kind of falling off in this game. And that's why I also believe that total's correct at 8.5. I do think we'll see some runs in this game, but I'm going to back the Braves here at home minus the 120.
Next one, I got Red Sox Cardinals here, and I'm trying to figure out how to not back the Cardinals.
Red Sox.
I'm on the Cardinals.
Are you?
I'm not on. I didn't bet it, but I wanted to. I bet the over 8 is what I have. I don't trust either pitcher to really do a whole lot. I mean, Ranger Suarez, sure, it's a good pitcher, but he's had not a great start. And neither is Lehigh, or however you say that guy's name, from St. Louis. And it's nice weather. It's in the 70s today in St. Louis. I think the ball flies. And I'll always take the home team plus money in a hitter-friendly park, or hitter-friendly weather. And I would lean Cardinals. Yeah, again,
I'm going with statistical data on this one. I'm going with statistical data on this one, Lenny. Ranger Suarez had a 1.81 ERA when pitching on the road last season. And now that was with the Philadelphia Phillies. He has been traded, obviously, to the Red Sox, so he is in a brand new uniform. But I'm going to go with that data. I'm going to follow the trend with his road record, which that's why I think we're sitting with a 7.5 total, both of these pitchers. But I think this is going to be a one-sided game. I do think the Red Sox take it to him in this one. And I think Ranger comes into this matchup lethal like he was last year on the road. So give me the Red Sox here. It is a little bit juicy at minus 140, but that's my take on that one. I think their offense comes to life. I think Ranger shuts them down.
Interesting. Not bad. San Francisco Giants, Baltimore Orioles. This is a coin flip game. So I don't like nothing.
No take.
No, nothing. Colorado, San Diego. Is Colorado good?
If I'm betting a dog, and I'm going to go with the Rockies by the way they've been playing, bro.
The Athletics
they're
too.
Scoring runs.
Yes, I mean they really are. They ran into a wall with San Diego, though. Although they held their own 7-3 in the first game, 12 innings. It took 5-2 the second game. This is the third of 4. Yeah, they got 4. So this is the third of the 4-game series. And they got a shot. I mean, this Felter kid is good.
He is.
And so is Herman Marquez. So, it's worth it. If I lean Colorado, I didn't bet it. If this game was in June and I had these prices, if this was in June and I had these prices, I'd be smacking the shit out of Colorado. I would be, but I don't know if I could do that. Your thoughts?
I'm on the same page as you. I'm right there with the Rockies, and if I'm leaning Rockies, that's a no bet game for me. No different than the White Sox.
Right.
That's like where my emotion comes in.
Like I'm leaning Rockies, but I'm like, I don't know.
Let's talk about the total. 8.5.
Okay.
What do you think?
I mean,
gun to your head, Lenny. You have to call one over or under.
Over, because Colorado could smack the ball around.
Yeah.
And San Diego could go at any given time. Look at this guy.
Nick's got an opinion. Yeah.
Nick's got an opinion here. First 5. See you at the window.
I don't hate it.
This guy. I just look. First 5. You can get first 5 plus a half a run at minus 130, minus 120. I don't hate that. Or you could just take the money line plus 110, plus 115. I don't hate that. Texas and the Dodgers. I lean Texas every day. I lean the other team against the Dodgers every day.
Hold on. I'm pulling it up right now. Leaders on the bump. This guy was sensational on the road last season. I like it again. He's already carried his momentum into this season. He's got 11 innings of work, a 1-0 record with a 2.46 ERA. And look at his strikeout to walk diversification. He's got 17 Ks and just 2 walks. He's been lights out. He's a youngster. The kid's starting to grow into his position, so to speak.
Yeah.
I like it. I like the Rangers in this spot, man. The one thing about these bastards is their offense. It's year after year. I never know what to expect out of the Rangers. They either shoot a blank or they score 10 runs on you. I think if they're going to score runs, it's going to be against Sheehan tonight. So, yeah, give me the Rangers. This is a dog day. Holy shit.
I'm telling you, it's sketchy. I took Texas plus 1.5 at -130, and I took the over. I like the over in that game.
What's he throwing out in that chat?
Now he's breaking down stats. Rockies 10-4 against the spread, plus 1.5 this season. Haven't covered in San Diego yet. Boom. All right, Nick, I'm tailing. There you go. Get after it. Houston, Seattle, last one on the board. Houston's the dog. 7.5.
I'm the Mariners.
I'm on the Nerfy.
I'm on the Mariners.
The end. I'm a little disappointed in both these teams, how they started out. A little slower for both of them. The Astros and the Mariners, to be honest.
They always do.
They all notoriously, right? Actually, just that division is a nutshell. But both pitchers, okay, decent starts to the season. Nothing crazy. I look for both of them just shut down. Total opposite of last night. I don't think we'll get a lot of runs in this game.
I'm on the under as well. I'm on the under 7.5.
Smart man, Nick. Bet Nerfies. I love. Best Nerfies. The best Nerfies.
I'll let Lenny cook up some sauce for that one if he's got any. I know he does. But remember, it's $5. Come on.
$5. $5. You follow along. My best Nerfie probably is Kansas City White Sox or Milwaukee and Washington. Either one of them. They're both the Kansas City White Sox.
Mine's going to be the Angels and Reds.
Money. Huh?
Angels and Reds. Bunch of nobodies. Nobody knows who they are.
That's a solid that would have been that's an honorable mention. I'll tell you the Tigers and the Miami Marlins because I think Casey Mize could shut down Miami, and I don't think the Tigers can hit the fucking ball. So, I gave out 5 Nerfies today. 4 or 5. 4 or 5. I can't remember.
$1 a piece.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Plus like 3 hockey plays, plus like, I don't know, a handful of some other shit.
Yeah, I like that Angels Reds Nerfie. I'd bet that one, personally.
Like that. All right, folks, we're going to wrap it up. Get on out of here. Griffin Murphy, what do you got going on this weekend? What's open at the menu or at the buffet? What's on the menu?
Tonight, my focus is definitely in the Octagon. I've got a 5-fight card, including a 7-unit top fight at 10:20 p.m. Eastern time. 13-7 in my last 20 fights and coming off a winning weekend last Saturday. So definitely honed in there. I have a 4-unit NHL position, as well as I have 3 plays on the MLB Diamond, all small units. Yesterday, we corked with the Blue Jays on a 7-unit top position. And then looking ahead, tomorrow, I potentially have my NHL 8-unit game of the year. I've had 2 already this season. I am perfect 2-0 on them. Just waiting for the lines to pop out. If they come out right, we're juicing it. So keep your eyes peeled. And other than that, let's keep it rolling.
I like it. You can get on Griffin Murphy's premium plays for free. Absolutely free here over at the website. As soon as I could pull up the damn graphic. Doc Sports. You could get a free $60 account if you're brand new over at Doc Sports. DocSports.com/free60. There's a link in the description of the video. You can just click it, take you right over there. Jump on that free $60. Use that on Griffin Murphy's premium plays. Absolutely no charge. You get to 60 right there. Boom, bang, pow. $5 if you want to buy me. $4.99 a month. Pay through YouTube. You go right through YouTube, click it, become a member. You got to supply your own winners only jacket and or your own members only jacket. I just supply winners. Basically 6 days a week. Kimberly, you have a great weekend as well. Thanks for all the info and insight. Much appreciated. We appreciate you coming in on Saturdays as well. And we appreciate everybody coming in Monday through Saturday. We're here. Monday through Friday, we're here 1 o'clock Eastern, and Saturday is us in this chaos. So good luck. Unless you're against us, we'll see you on Monday.